Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. We are doing a foundation test. Yes, we are. We are pulling out the big dogs. We are doing Chanel versus Makeup Forever. And why are we doing this? Because we are seeing if these formulas are superior to the drugstore formulas. I don't know. I've never tried Chanel. This is like you think Chanel, you think handbags, you think designer, you think like bougie. Is the bougie better than the drugstore? Is Makeup Forever better than the drugstore? This is going to be a very unique type of test because I'm doing half of my face in Chanel. So half of my face in Chanel and half of my face in Makeup Forever. Why did I pick these two? Because both of them claim to be here. Velvet. Looks like I'm flicking you off. Velvet formulas. Long wearing velvet formulas. That's what both of them claim to be. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can't tell that I'm two different colors. I can tell. Is one more superior than the other? I don't know. Let's go ahead and just jump to that video. I'm going to actually be testing this throughout the day, so I'll be checking in. Tell you, is this better? Is this better? I don't know. Let's just jump to, let's jump on over to me putting it on and then jump on over to, why am I so tongue-tied today? I don't know. And then jump on over to doing those wear tests. So I will see you guys throughout the day. You guys get a little sneak peek into my boring everyday life, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so let's get started. I am going to be doing Chanel on this side of the face. I wasn't even gonna do a video today. And then when I opened up this sample, because I got this sample from Sephora, I've never felt a foundation that feels like this. This is very, very unique. This is called the Ultra Latent Velvet. This is a blurring soothe effect foundation, velvet matte finish in color B30. It's not even my color, but when I opened it, it has this like totally different type of texture. Anyways, we're going to be putting it against the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. So I figured they are both matte finishes. This is a velvet matte finish, and this is a matte velvet finish as well. So this one here, Makeup Forever, it says it is a matte velvet skin, full coverage foundation, 24-hour wear. And this one is in the color Y245. So I'm gonna have two different colors on my face. We're just gonna roll with it. I was not even gonna shoot a video today, but when I opened this sample up, never ever have I ever felt a foundation like this. This feels like I just put water on my finger. It is just very, very different. It's very, I don't even know, it's very runny, but it doesn't even feel like it has much of a consistency as far as like thickness or like a lot of texture. It feels more water-based. So that's why I was like, oh gosh, I've never found a foundation like this. I need to try this out and see what this is all about. Just because, wow, that kind of went right into my skin. Wow, where did it go? Where did it go? Wow. This is why I needed to turn on the camera and try this. So you can see, you can obviously see the line on my nose. No makeup. This is like the most natural ever foundation I've ever like tried on. That looks beautiful. So weird. It almost like it absorbed into the skin. That's what it felt like the very first time I put it on. It felt like it absorbed into the skin. It's a lightweight, so you guys can see, like, it doesn't even look like I have foundation on. But then again, it covered the redness. Okay, so you can see my redness. It covered the redness. It covered a lot of things. At the same time, you can see through it. in certain areas. The heck? My face, to me, that looks like, it looks like my color. Like, wow, look, it's completely dry. Like, I've never experienced a foundation like this in my whole life. It's completely dry. It feels like I don't even have to set it. Like I put a super lightweight cream on my face that just, or serum that just went right into my skin. At the same time, it's covering and it's wearing well. Like I don't even feel like I have to set it. I mean, look at this. Like I'm running my finger on top of my skin and there's no grit. There's no, like you can't feel it. Wow. We're going to use the whole entire thing on this side of the face. So let's see if we have any left. Okay, that's how much we have left. We're going to use everything on this side. See if it's buildable. You can see how much redness it covers. Just makes everything look great. It is completely buildable. As I built it up, it doesn't look as smooth as it did when I had just the one coat. Obviously, it doesn't look as smooth. I have more product on my skin, but to me, I can see a little bit more of my fine lines and wrinkles when I built it up. But we saw what it looked like before. All we care about is if this is going to hold up. Okay, it looks so good. But like as far as like the texture and stuff that I naturally occur, you see how you can see a little bit more texture when I built it up, you know, the second time. That's fine. We're going to put some setting powder over that and that stuff will probably disappear. Okay, so this is a completely different texture than the one that we did. Obviously, you see it's thick. This is the Forever, Makeup Forever. And this is what I think of a foundation. When I think of a foundation, I think of like this cream that looks really thick. We're going to use the clean side of the blender and we're going to apply this over here. And this is like super heavy. You could just see the coverage right there. This is some intense coverage. I'm gonna have to blend that line together. Don't want to walk around literally with that line on my face. So, I don't know if you guys can tell. It's completely different. This Makeup Forever here is an extreme coverage. Like, it is heavy duty coverage. This is going to cover up everything. You guys can see it completely covered up my marks. So, this one here, the Chanel, it kind of like, it like absorbed into the skin, creating like more this skin-like look. At the same time, it's not... I mean, you guys can see the light, it doesn't like glisten off my face. It glistens more off my face when it comes to the Makeup Forever, but completely different. So I don't know which one you would prefer. We're going to test both of them out. You can see my nose. So you can see the line down my nose, right? You can see the two different coverages. Like this one is just so much more makeup looking. And this one just looks like I don't have anything on my skin. I wouldn't recommend, putting 2 coats of this just because I think like you see like more of the imperfections. At the same time, this one has like makeup that's on top of the skin, like, but it has that more of a glow to this side, which kind of gives your skin a little bit more of a hydrated look. So I'm gonna go ahead and set with all my powders and stuff, blend that line. Hopefully that line goes away with the powders. Let's do the powder together really quick. This is banana powder. No, it's called yellow. So we're gonna put them in like this. We're gonna put it in between line like that, trying to blend them together or make it look like one color. Interesting. Do you notice that in my nose? So the Makeup Forever side really, the powder really adheres to it. And then the Chanel, I don't really see anything adhering to it. It's almost like you can see the transparency right here in the tip of my nose. Let's try the forehead line. It's the same thing. Now I'm going to take my Almay Loose Finishing Powder in color 100 Pale Light, and I'm going to set everything else. This side is a tad bit too heavy for me personally. This is a lot of makeup. And then this side looks good, but it really looks like I have no makeup on. At the same time, it made my skin look more naturally pretty. Completely night and day, two different looks. I think this is too heavy personally. I think this is probably like something I would wear if I went to the beach, you know. Does it have SPF in it? Yeah, it has SPF 15. So something like this I would probably wear to the beach, because you want to show up in your bathing suit on the beach looking like you don't really have makeup on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup with my bronzers, my blushes, and then I'm going to come back and set it for you guys. Okay guys, we are ready to set the face. I always set my face in the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Now I set my face very unusual. I set it with a tremendous amount of this product because I want everything to melt in and to give those fine lines and wrinkles, especially that I have right here, like the luminosity, I want everything to melt together and look more like skin and beautiful, not powdery and heavy. I will tell you this, now look at my nose. So I know you still see the line down my nose, right? So you saw when I swiped the highlighter on my nose, weird, totally weird. But it only adhered to this side of the nose where the Chanel is. Look at that. It only adhered to the Chanel and it did not adhere to the Makeup Forever. I don't know. Let's go ahead and spray everything down and see if we like them or we don't like them. You have to hold your breath there for a while. And sometimes I will get the Beauty Blender, the clean side, and just kind of pat down because I have fine hairs right here, and sometimes that setting powder wants to kind of just lay on top of those hairs. So I kind of just pat the setting spray. So I will just pat everything down like this, just reassuring that the liquid that I put all over my face is actually touching onto the powder properly. Okay, so they both actually look really good, right? But I kind of feel like the Makeup Forever kind of sits more into the lines, my fine lines, especially like within here in my chin. I can see like I have these tiny lines that go this way or tiny lines that go that way. And I can see that it looks like it sits more in it because it's heavier. It shows more because it's heavier. And this side, I feel like after setting it, the under eye area looks much, much better. But I feel like it's such a lightweight formula that you don't notice the fine lines as much. I mean, just kind of pay attention to under my eyes right here. So you can see like my fine lines, right? But do you notice them, I think, a little bit more with the heavier makeup. So it's just a preference. Obviously, you can see my skin looks flawless. You don't see any imperfections. And then you come over here and you can see more through the foundation. Both of them look good, but as far as like fine lines and wrinkles, I really think, well, I'll let you guys tell me. Do you like the Chanel right here for under the eye, or do you like the Makeup Forever? So I'm going to go ahead and finish up, get ready for the day, and I will do check-ins throughout the whole day to tell you, is this worth your money? Which one won? Which one do we declare the winner? I don't know. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so I thought I would take the camera outside and show you my makeup. Do you see a difference? I'm doing some gardening outside. Show you what I'm doing. You guys let me know. Do you see a difference? I'm going to go inside right now, and we're going to see if we're oily or not. Okay, guys, so let me go in front of the window, see if we see a difference in front of the window. Looks like my nose is kind of oily and shiny. What do you guys think? Do you see a difference? I don't know. Don't you think that this is still more textured Then the Chanel. You guys let me know. Let's go to the restroom and do a pat down. But look, especially like in the light, you can still see the redness in my nose right there from the Chanel. So I'm looking in the light. You can see it better in this light how shiny my nose is. This is a Scott 1-ply toilet paper. I'm just going to push it down like this, and let's see if the product comes up. So Chanel looks like it is pulling up oils and foundation. Look at that. That's a lot of oil, a lot of foundation. That is Chanel. And then let's go to this side to do the Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever also pulled up foundation and oil. Let me look in the mirror. Okay, so if you can see the foundation lifted all right there on my nose. You still see the redness, but we saw the redness right there. But look how it looks like it's dots inside my pores. Then we come over here to the Makeup Forever, and it looks like it lifted right there, but that's normal lifting. Everything else is more down. As far as the forehead, I know you guys can still see this line right there. I can see it, definitely. Can you still see it? Look at, like, yeah, look at that. I'm like yellow, and I'm more my skin tone with the Chanel. But when you come to my chin, like it looks like this one's a little more cakey in my chin, and this one's not. But of course, this looks like it's like hardly any or much less product right there. I don't know. See you guys in a few more hours from now. Okay, guys, this is a 7-hour check-in. You guys can see how oily I am. And you can still see that line on my forehead between the two shades. So let's pat it down again with a Scott 1-ply toilet paper. I have been cooking all this time. I'm going to show you guys what I'm cooking. I'll put a picture in right now while I'm patting this down. I am actually producing a lot of oils today, so this is really putting this to the test. But obviously, I was gardening and outside and then cooking. So that is a lot of makeup and oil right there. Let's take the other side and pat this down. And it looks like my nose, it looks like everything came off of it. So how much makeup came off? It's a good amount of oil and makeup for just that side of the face. Let's get in the light and we can really see. My nose looks really funny. Like, it looks like it all removed off my nose. Let me get close and look real quick. So you know what, guys? I'm actually going to say the drugstores are, this is 7 hours later. I'm going to say that the drugstore is better than this bougie name brand because, look, you can see all of the product came up off my nose, even right here and up here. Like, just that patting it straight down removed a tremendous amount of product where you can see it in some areas and you can't see it in others. And then when I come over here, so it totally removed right there. Okay, then I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just my nose is really oily. This makeup has a hard time with oil, but it looks like it removed down here in lines. Right here where I was eating and down here. So this is the first time on my channel where I have to say the battle of the foundations, both of them failed. Both of them got knocked out and they were out of the ring because they lost. Because I do not like this one and I do not like this one. I thought I was going to, but it didn't last. It's 7 hours and it's not like I've been busting my butt in the humidity or sweat today. I went outside, I did some gardening. There's no humidity. It's like 70 degrees and I was cooking some tacos. Ooh, big deal. But no, I'm going to give both of them a fail, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys give this video a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. Let's go ahead and just roll on over to the quote of the day.